Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Knocks it out wide. Birmingham finding their passes. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Anthony producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's hit the bar!
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Becklin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
There's the whistle, and here we go.
So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponent...
Great chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Lewandowski clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Played back.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
No argument from me. Lewandowski! That is terrific from Lewandowski!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Havertz.
He's come in hard.
And it's Rice. Ødegaard
Really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder.
Chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Al Kubasi
With the clearance. Can he finish?
They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Dani Olmo.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Lovely feet.
Dani Olmo.
That is lovely.
Pedri. Barcelona finding their passes.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to...
It's Rashford! And now they can clear their lines. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Saka.
Eric Garcia does really well to win the ball there.
João Cancelo. And here's Rashford.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri.
Hurtling down that right flank.
Rice. And it's Zubimendi. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Cancelo. Pedri. João Cancelo gets into some space. And he's gone looking for safety. And he's being shifted off it. Havertz is the guilty party there. And he's going to have his name taken. João Cancelo. Oh, that's nice. Calafiori did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Lewandowski! And for a moment, time stood still. And here's Rashford. And it's Rashford! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Saka. Ødegaard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Dani Olmo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he thumps it clear.
Un minuto de descuento.
Rice.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That's a good run down the left.
Oh, really well played.
He is through here. Rice is onto this. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, that's a key interception. Saka. Ødegaard. Havertz. Dani Olmo. Ball played for Rashford. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Casado. And it's Balde. Now it's Lewandowski. That's a good ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. João Cancelo. Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Tries to play it through. Rashford proves just a little bit too strong. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And that's gone loose. Well, that is one way to stop him. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
He'll fancy himself from
Cambio
here.
de jugadores en el
And now as
Barcelona.
good a time as any to pull
El
level.
dorsal 2, el dorsal 20, el dorsal 14, el dorsal 9. Serán sustituidos
And he's managed to get
por
rid.
el dorsal 18, el dorsal 10, el dorsal 7,
Merino.
el dorsal 6.
Eze,
Se va a realizar
another
un
pass,
cambio
just
de
keeps it
jugadores.
ticking over. Can he finish? He scores! Arsenal are level. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Eze.
In with the challenge.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8 será reemplazado por el dorsal 21.
Madueke is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And he goes cross-field.
Well spotted.
Eze. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Jong. Kubasi. Now, can they get him away? Yamal. And Araujo. Barcelona looking to pass their way through.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's got away. Pinches it off him. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's Gavi. Eric Garcia. Shot could be on. Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal!
Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
And here's Madueke. Pass somewhat off target.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's made its way to him.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now it's Ferran Torres.
And the tries a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Deftly away.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Madueke.
Well, this is surely their last chance.
That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man.
So that's it. It is all over.
Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
And already we're underway here.
So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work really well.
And here's Kane.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him, and he failed to get his head up.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I really like the look of this guy, Foden, who to me is a player who has a bit of everything. An eye for goal, quick feet, great vision, and a willingness to take on his defensive duties when required. Although he's probably best deployed out on the right, where his best attacks seem to emanate.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Watkins goes on a run down the left wing, and that's gone loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. They've got a throw in. And it's Rice. Jordan Henderson.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Danny Olmo. Bellingham. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Bellingham. And here's Watkins. He's had a shot!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Balde. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Foden. Now it's Watkins. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. He's picked his way through. Loose ball now, and there's a takes a shot! Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Bellingham. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He can get that clear. Well read, nice interception. João Cancelo. Pedri. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. And Araujo. Kubasi. João Cancelo. Well, that pass isn't the best. Looking for options for movement. And it's Rashford. And he was quick to react. Watkins. And it's Bellingham. He's a chance for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This looks promising. He is just caressing the ball. Danny Olmo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Watkins! Goal! England! England take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break. and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
England leading 1-0 at the break. And we're underway again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Rashford. Danny Olmo. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, played through for the wide man. And it's been taken short. Oh, well played, well played. England have the chance to go the other way. Pinches it off him. Danny Olmo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Danny Olmo. Tries to pass it through. Pedri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That is ended up in no man's land. Foden being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Casado. And it's Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And he's surging through. Decent chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
So we've reached the hour mark. Bellingham. No, he's not getting his way this time. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
So,
dorsal
time for
20.
changes
El
on
dorsal
both sides,
17.
actually.
El dorsal 2.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
El dorsal 21.
Threads one in. Oh, played right into his path.
El dorsal 11.
Fermin unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Fermin. Back into the middle.
Is there any support? He might not need it. A header! He's got a goal! Barcelona are back in business.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Balde. This is De Jong. Alexander-Arnold.
Somewhat off target. Oh, that's fabulous. Plenty to aim at here. Now, this could be a chance. Oh, such a clever touch. No, he wasn't going to let him past.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Rafinha.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. De Jong is fouled. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Balde. Ferran Torres. And the through ball. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Ferran Torres is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gavi. Palmer. Solanke. Now it's Eze. Knocks it into... Tries a shot! Oh, yes! It's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
England take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
No, he's just misjudged that one.
We are into overtime.
Ferran Torres. Balde has it out wide and in space. So what can they make of this? And that will be the final act. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. England leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Arsenal lining up in what very much looks as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Well, if flexibility doesn't have an influence on this system, we truly are looking at an approach that is quite negative. But
oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity.
Kane!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Henderson, played out towards the right wing. Gets a good foot in there. Eze did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Kane. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Now it's Foden. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, that's neat. Eze proves just a little bit too strong.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Spread neatly. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, that's fabulous. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Rice. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither side yet able to find the net. And he's intervened well there. And here's Havertz. Now it's Eze. Eze really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And it's Rice. Rice looking to penetrate opposition lines. Chance, surely! Goal! England! England take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
England have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Bellingham. Bellingham! Now that is commitment to the cause. England have their second corner now. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Kane. Calafiori. Foden.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. Watkins really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rice. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Cross needs to be good.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Rice plays it short. Now it's Rice. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Timber. Mosquera. And Gabriel. Back to the keeper it goes.
2 added minutes has
It's
been
Timber.
indicated.
Mosquera. And it's Eze. And that could set him on his way. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, super ball. Chance for a shot! They've done it! Arsenal are level. And the first half is done. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. England are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So we're just settling back into this second half. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Timber aimed beyond the defence. Zubimendi. Now it's Havertz. Can he finish? Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Chance! And he hits the net! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Jordan Henderson. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
England have their third corner. They've played it short. He's in a great position here. Shapes to shoot! Goal, England! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Substitution.
England choosing to make the first change. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, nice one too, very nice. And it's Eze. England are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution for Arsenal.
This is their second corner of the game.
Rice. Number 29. Kai Havertz. Coming on the field. Number
Ødegaard goes short. Ødegaard.
Number 19. Trossard. Substitution in progress.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Ødegaard. Pass is just off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Mosquera. And Gabriel. Calafiori. And there's green grass ahead of him. It's a goal kick.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Number
fact.
33, Calafiori. Coming on the field,
Trossard.
number 9,
Mosquera.
Gabriel Jesus. Number 7,
Saliba.
Bukayo Saka. Substitutions taking place.
Added Subimendi. Now Trossard. And that is a little undercooked. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. He can get that clear. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Subimendi. And it's Ødegaard. Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Ødegaard.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Eze. Palmer. And it's Eze. Out for a throw. Over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Eze.
Such good technique.
Trossard. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Ødegaard. Henderson gets good distance on it. Oh, good-looking ball. It's Gabriel Jesus! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And it's been taken short. Arsenal with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Desperate defending required here. Ødegaard with the short one. Trossard picks it up out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
They get a throw in. I think we're just about done here.
There will be 5
Gabriel.
minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. Nice sequence of passes, this. Gabriel is having a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's there to belt it away. Trossard. Looking for options for movement. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul.
It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. England are down to 10 men. Saliba.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And he welcomes it in. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Caught offside that time. And that is that. England have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolute...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Foden. That looks a good ball through. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Watkins concedes a free kick for that.
Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
And that has left him in a heap. Tries to pass it through. Well, there's the clearance. That's a good ball out wide. Timber spots it and intercepts. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
For me, Peter, Mark Gahey is one of the most technically accomplished centre-backs around. He's also got great recovery speed and athleticism, and a really intelligent reading of the game. There's no doubt in my mind that he's among the very best in the current crop of English defenders. He has been excellent.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Watkins, look at the space here. Zubimendi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Eze. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Foden. Gets a good foot in there.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Jordan Henderson now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Watkins. Now it's Bellingham. He is through here. Bellingham purring through the gears. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, good spread.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Bellingham. Foden. That's an imaginative pass. Bellingham is wide and looking to get onto this. Bellingham stood his ground strongly. And it's Rice. He's found some space. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Eze. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, he's onto this. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Rice goes short. Oh, such a clever touch. Now it's Eze. Elects to cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Timber. And it's Zubimendi. Arsenal have a free kick. Watkins has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
Zubimendi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Gahey. Pass somewhat off target. Bellingham. And this is Kane. Oh, that's superb. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, no joy this time. Mosquera getting this one clear. Timber. Mosquera. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Havertz. Gabriel cuts out the pass. Zubimendi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's Timber. It's gone for a throw-in. And we hit half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How would you review the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half
Take this
and
opportunity
a lot more
to pay a
intent.
visit to our official store where
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the action is back on the way.
England really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Rice. Havertz. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Saliba gets over and intercepts. Eze threads one in. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Foden, and this is Kane. Oh, super find. He's got away. They're urging him to shoot.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Rice. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Foden. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking tidy in possession here. Out to the right. Zubimendi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Rice is behind this one. Oh, it's a great shot, surely! Goal! The breakthrough arrives at last!
Substitution in progress.
England can now introduce the first of their substitutes. England have penetrated for the first time.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Almost an hour gone. Here's a shot. And a chance! Sticks it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Rice. England are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Stones goes back to front. Havertz! Havertz! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that's it.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already... Yamal! And he's really put himself on the line here. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. England are looking to go forward now. Rice. Oh, that's fabulous. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. There they go, hunting again.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this man, João Cancelo, is going to add so much more dynamism to his side, and he's the type of player who does well in a flowing system, in a flowing team. I like it when he moves centrally and makes himself an effective outlet. He basically can become a number 10, and he can produce some delicious little dinks over the top of any opposition defence.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And it's De Jong. Yamal. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
João Cancelo. Yamal. And he was alert to it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's De Jong. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's in space and looking for options. Hangs one in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Foden, played into space. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. England, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Lovely bit of skill. Gavi. He's in a great position here. Tries to play it through.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Olmo. João Cancelo. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Tries to pass it through. Balde. 30 minutes gone. It's Gavi. João Cancelo. And it's Gavi. Henderson wins the duel this time. Nicely shaped ball. Chips it through. João Cancelo. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Gehi kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's straight offside. It's a good foot in there. Yamal. And it's Gavi. This is De Jong. Oh, good-looking ball. Now that looks a decent ball. That's an excellent interception. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Kane. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Look at the space here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. A terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
England have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bellingham. De Jong.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
That's been cut out, well played. Dani Olmo. And the first half is done. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Jordan Henderson.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rice. Bellingham. Now it's Kane. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gavi. And here's Ferran Torres. And it's Cancelo. Yamal.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And Kubasi. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Ferran Torres. And he's gone backward here. Araujo receives it in a good position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gavi. Now it's Yamal. João Cancelo could try cutting inside here. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
João Cancelo really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Cambio de
We have
jugadores
got
en
changes
el
here
Barcelona.
from both sides, in
El
fact.
dorsal 20.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
El dorsal 21.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defences, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Pedri. Lewandowski. Cleared without complication.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Spread neatly. Foden proves just a little bit too strong. Pau Kubasi gets it clear. He is starved of space and time. Pedri goes on a charge down the left. And that's going to be a booking.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
England making another change here. Distributed tidily. And he's managed to get free. Oh, sweet feet. No way through, so back it comes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And it's Gavi, showing good feet. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Chooses to go back. Oh, that's a very decent... Oh, shooting chance! Alexander-Arnold gets it away. He's found Pedri! They've done it! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Could be danger here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, that's superb. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Koundé, and they're on him in a flash. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Back into the middle. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
England really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Alexander-Arnold. Stones. 2 minutes to be added on. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Fermin clears. And time is up. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone...
Oh, that is really good tenacity. Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Paris Saint-Germain could try it again now. Corner number 2 then. Vitinha goes short. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. Vitinha with the short one. Oh, that's nice. Vitinha. Doué. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Frankie de Jong has attained the status of elite midfielder at a tender age. It's very rare you see someone have so much maturity, composure and vision on the ball. One of the best proponents of total football I've seen in recent times.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Daniel Olmo! He'll want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's De Jong. Yamal.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now the ball's gone astray. Nice control. Nice looking ball. Takes a shot! Off the post. He scores! De Jong. Pedri. Now it's Ferran Torres. Strokes it back. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? In for the pieces. That was mighty close. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Knocks it out wide, great vision. He's being urged to shoot. Now the delivery. Dani Olmo plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Ramos. Dani Olmo.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Yamal. He's got away. Gavi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Ramos. Can he get onto this? He's found a way through. That's very neat. And he's gone backward here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. And here's Doué. That's good play. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So, another set play.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the pass is intercepted. A nice sequence of passes, this. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Probing pass, back into the middle. Hakimi. Marquinhos. Yamal. Now, can they get him away? Gavi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Yamal. Gavi. Yamal. And it's De Jong. Now this could be a chance. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. They've played it short. Now it's Yamal. That is a brilliant interception. Kvaratskhelia. Can he get on the end of this? That has been cut short. And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Here we go again then. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Yamal hurtling down that right flank. It's Gavi, and it's Olmo. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kvaratskhelia.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, sweet feet. Vitinha. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Out to the right. De Jong. Threads one in. Played out to the right. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Can he get it through? Dembele gets into a good position. Dembele made a good run there. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Looking to play him in. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Kvaratskhelia was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10, el dorsal 7,
Aimed beyond the
el
defence.
dorsal 20.
Good ball over the top.
Sustituidos por el
And that
dorsal
has been
14,
cleared.
El dorsal 9,
Rafinha.
el dorsal 11.
Kvaratskhelia
Cambio de
looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
That's the keeper's ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Gives it back. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Pedri chasing after it. Mendes cuts it out. Lee Kang-in. And here's Dembele. Tries to pass it through. Chance for a shot! Looking for a corner.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Well,
El
their
dorsal
corner count's
2,
rising, but
el
not their goal
dorsal
count.
6.
They can improve.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 23, el dorsal
Barcelona
15.
are
Se
looking
va
to
a
go
llevar a cabo un
forward
cambio
now.
de jugadores.
Now it's Lewandowski. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Lee Kang-in. Looking for the run. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. This looks promising.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Dembele. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a searching pass. It's a promising position. He's on it. Can he get away? Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
João Neves succumbs to the pressure. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. João Neves. Rashford. And Koundé. Now it's Rashford. Knocks it into space. He's in space and looking for options. There's the header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's really well cleared. Into stoppage time, and it is still 0-0. De Jong. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is that. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.